Okay, now things are starting to get a little bit absurd. 1930. There's very few people on the planet that would remember 1930. Now that is a fact. Herbert Hoover was the President of the United States. Don't worry, I don't know who that is either, so you don't have to know who that is, because I've never heard of Herbert Hoover in my life. In 1930, Uruguay defeated Argentina to win the World Cup. The very first World Cup, might I add. And a few small people, not very significant people, were born in 1930, including Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. Not that they ever did anything with their lives. Ray Charles, and even Clint Eastwood, all born in 1930. So it's quite a year in terms of famous people that were born. And you know the saying, the greatest thing since sliced bread? Well, people in the UK should say the greatest thing since 1930, because that is the first time that sliced bread went on sale in England. So what did the First Division look like in 1930? Well, Arsenal won the league by 7 points over Aston Villa. Sheffield Wednesday up there, Portsmouth, Huddersfield Town, Derby County, Middlesbrough, Manchester City sitting in 8, Liverpool in 9, Blackburn Rovers in 10, Sunderland, Chelsea, Grimsby Town, I believe making their first appearance in these videos, and I think Bolton? It might be Bolton's first time, I'm not 100% sure though, because it feels like a team that would have been in the top flight of football at some point during these experiments. Sheffield United, Leicester City, Newcastle United, West Ham United, Birmingham, Blackpool, and then in the relegation zone, Leeds United and Manchester United, two big rivals and two very big teams in England, both getting relegated. Manchester United were by far the worst team in the 1930-31 season. They were just abysmal. Look at their goal difference, -62. That is ridiculous. So what would this league turn out like today with today's teams? That's what we're here to find out. So without further ado, let's take a look at how the table stacks up halfway through the season. Alright, some pretty big surprises halfway through the season. West Ham United sit at the top of the table by 7 points. You guys know that these simulations have been just absolutely insane in terms of some of the things that we see. Chelsea in second, Middlesbrough in third, Sunderland in fourth, United sitting in 5th, Manchester City in 6th, Arsenal in 7th, Leicester in 8th, Sheffield Wednesday in 9th, and Liverpool in 10th. And going down the table, you can see all the other teams. Down at the bottom, there's Sheffield United, Grimsby Town, and Blackpool. Blackpool with just 1 win to their name and 7 points on the board. So how is this league going to turn out at the end of the season? I have a feeling we're in for a surprise, just based on some of those teams. Sunderland being up there, Middlesbrough and West Ham. I have a feeling there's going to be some random stuff at the end of the season. So let's not waste any more time. Let's take a look at who would win the 1930 First Division if it was played today. Okay, West Ham did not budge. In fact, the top 3 didn't change at all. West Ham winning it, if you can believe that. Just add this to the random things that happened during these simulations. West Ham won it on 92 points, 3 points ahead of Chelsea, who gave them a run for their money, but at the end of the day, it wasn't enough. Middlesbrough kept their position in third. That's right, Middlesbrough came third over a 42-game league. That is incredible. 81 points on the board for Middlesbrough, just pipping United to that third spot. Manchester United picking up 4th. Unfortunately, Arsenal didn't pick up 4th, which is, they seem to do it every single time we do these videos, but they haven't done it today. They've missed out, they've come 5th, kind of like they will do in real life this year. Sunderland were still up there at the end of the season, 6th, which is a fantastic finish for Sunderland. Liverpool in 7, Manchester City in 8, Leicester in 9, Leeds in 10th. Derby County in 11, Sheffield Wednesday in 12, Aston Villa in 13, Newcastle United in 14, Birmingham City in 15, Bolton in 16, Huddersfield 17th, Blackburn Rovers 18th, Portsmouth in 19th, Sheffield United in 20th, Blackpool in 21st, and Grimsby Town dead last. So a little bit of a shuffle down the bottom, but it was really the main 4-5 teams that stayed down in those bottom 4-5 spots. So as far as the worse off teams, there wasn't too many surprises, like Blackpool and Grimsby Town, both in League 2. So is Portsmouth, but Portsmouth obviously a good team. They got promoted this year as well, so you would have expected them to be a bit high. Sheffield United, they're a League One team getting promoted into the Championship this year, or I should say getting promoted for next year, so you would have expected them to do a little bit better, but there aren't too many League One teams, a lot of Championship sides, and a lot of Premier League sides actually. So in terms of the top goal scorers, Leroy Sané's at the top with 22 goals. Right behind him, Jamie Vardy on 21 and Manuel Lanzini on 20. But that is all. That is how this... But that is it. That is how things get wrapped up with West Ham winning the entire thing. Middlesbrough in 3rd and Sunderland in 6th. Those 3 things right there are just some more random things happening during these simulations. It's getting to the point where I'm not even surprised. I'm expecting a few outsiders to be at the top of the table, but I don't expect teams like Middlesbrough and Sunderland to be up there. Just awful teams in real life just smashing it. I don't know what it is about the simulation, but they just smash it. If you guys did enjoy today's experiment, do leave a like on the video. And if you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe. But without further ado, I'm not going to waste any more of your guys' time. I'm going to get up out of here. I hope you did enjoy today's video. I hope you had a good day. I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Keep it real.